All right, guys, this is the final section of the Twitch dashboard series. Part 4, we're going to cover viewer rewards all the way through Safety Center. It's going to go pretty quick. This is actually a smaller section, but it is still very important that you know what these things are. With these viewer rewards and extensions, especially, those are the most important parts. If you have missed part 1, 2, or 3, the links are in the description below, so make sure you click on those and catch up with us. Otherwise, let's jump right in from where we left off on the previous parts. Viewer rewards. As a non-affiliate, you are only going to have one option here, and that's the drops. Once you become affiliate, you will also have the option for your channel points and emotes. Those will show up here as well. But for now, you're a non-affiliate, that's the dashboard we are looking at. You only have the drops. You're going to have a toggle, enable drops. Anybody can enable drops. Any streamer, whether you're a non-affiliate, affiliate, a partner, it doesn't matter. You can have drops enabled. But what are drops? Okay. Essentially, a drop is when a game developer works with Twitch to say, hey, if somebody watches one of your streamers for X amount of time while they're playing our game, we're going to give that viewer a surprise, a present, right? And all they have to do is then link their account for the game to Twitch, and they get the drop. And all you do as a streamer is gain more viewers. It's a win-win-win-win-win for everybody all the way around. The viewer gets rewarded for watching your stream while you play that game. The game developer gets rewarded by having new people learn about the game. You get rewarded by having new viewers come and hang out for the duration. And Twitch wins because they get money from the game developers or whatever. So enable this. Now remember, if you remember, we had the settings before, and I told you, what was the stream at the very bottom, there was that toggle down here too, right? Make sure that both of them are enabled. Now this won't show up for me, any new accounts. It probably will look like this. If you are on an older account, say, I think it's 6 months from, so February of 2022 or older, you're going to have this little toggle down here that says enable drops on the stream settings. This is a leftover from when Twitch did a major dashboard update early on in 2022. I don't know why they forgot to take it out, but they did. They moved the drops from the stream settings to the viewer rewards part, and this toggle here is also on the stream settings at the bottom that we covered in part 3. Just make sure both of them are enabled because they will both need to be enabled for drops to work. So once we have the drops enabled, now we go down here. Okay, what are our open campaign? A campaign is a game that you can play or a game that you can watch somebody else stream and earn that drop. So for Roller Champion, for example, we click on it. So about this drop here, it's the S1 launch of Roller Champions. It is active from Monday, the 20th of June at 11 a.m. until Monday, the 18th of July at 11 a.m. 2022. And then here's what happens. If somebody watches you play Roller Champions, they can get a Loot Ball S1 launch or Disco Skates. I don't know what those are. I don't play this game, but bear with me. So this is what they earn. This is what people earn by watching you play this game. So what happens? You, as a streamer, need to connect your Twitch account with the account for Roller Champion, and you need to play Roller Champions, go live, and make sure that on your stream manager, the stream category is set to Roller Champions. Once you have all of that done, drops will be enabled, and then your community must watch you play Roller Champions for 2 hours, and they get the Loot Ball. If they watch you for another 2 hours, they get the Disco States. So that's 4 hours. If people are interested in earning these rewards and you're playing Rollerball or whatever, Roller Champions, and you're playing this, right? And you stream it for at least 4 hours, that incentivizes the community to come watch you because they can earn both rewards in one stream and then you get that extra viewer for that entire time. But the campaigns change. They have start and end dates and times. Some of them only go for a day. Some of them are for a month or longer. Most of them are for about a week, 3 to 5 days to 7 days in that range. But some of them are much longer. Like you saw this roller champion, that's almost a month. Okay. But these are the games that have drops enabled. And like one of the popular ones obviously is like Smite. Fortnite is a big one. Genshin Impact they're usually always on here. Paladins, they have one that's ongoing. This is drop 22, week 2. I mean, they've been doing these drops for bounty coins for forever, basically. So you can find a game on here. So like if you play one of these games, if you're going down here, World of Warships, I play that. So here's one. Week 4 and week 5 are still active. So it tells you what you have to do, which basically means play the game, make it your stream title or your category, and go live for at least this long. So here you go, the dates. So the 2 that are still active, got to watch for 4 hours to get that one, and watch for an hour and a half to get that one. These last 2 here. So the 5.5 hours of people watching you play this game so they can earn rewards. But these change as you go along. You'll see like there's no Fortnite one now. They just ended one. But next week there might be a Fortnite one if you play Fortnite. Dead by Daylight. But you can check back often and go, you know what? I haven't played Genshin Impact in a while. They do have a new drop out. Let's go ahead and play Genshin and see if we can get some viewers to come in to earn rewards. And then the viewers come, they like the way you play, or they like your personality, and they stick around longer. It's a great way to find new community members by giving them rewards for coming to watch you. And it's simple. I mean, you saw all you gotta do, enable it and then follow whatever instructions. Okay, moving on to streaming tools. This is basically just a list and links to third-party outlets to help you go live. So there's the broadcasting applications. This is going to be Twitch Studio, OBS, which is Open Broadcaster Studio, and Streamlabs. There's Lightstream, Melon, XSplit, and Gamecaster. Now, which one do I recommend? Because I am the end-all be-all, right, of it. Yeah, I'm not, but OBS should be the only streaming broadcasting application that you use on your PC. Now, if you're on a PlayStation or an Xbox streaming, it's going to be different. But from the PC, OBS is the epitome. First of all, it's free. It's open source. So it's not only free in cost, but it's free and community supported. It is a great tool, great application, and it has everything that you need plus some. There are other ones out there that are not on this list, like Polypop and things like that are new and coming out. But OBS is going to be the one. Now, it does have a high learning curve at the very beginning, which is what makes like Streamlabs and then the Stream Elements, the OBS.live, more user-friendly at the very beginning, but they are limited in what they can and cannot do. So as you learn and as you grow as a streamer, you're going to go, I really wish I had the ability for this to happen. And you're going to look it up on Google and you're going to go, oh, OBS already has that ability, or it's so simple to make happen in OBS, but it doesn't happen in Streamlabs. It doesn't happen in Twitch Studio. I can't do that in XSplit. OBS has that ability, or has a plugin or an add-on or an LUA script that enables that ability. Take the time now to learn OBS. I have full tutorials on that, because you're going to end up switching to it in the future anyway. You might as well only learn one program and learn it once, instead of having to learn Streamlabs and then learn OBS. Why? Don't take the time. So you can come here to this page. You can see what your options are. There are other ones, of course, like I mentioned, Polypop and some other ones. And then it takes you through a link to go get the program and download it. It has a little setup guide for most of these to tell you kind of how to get it linked to Twitch. But it's all fairly simple in any way. There are mobile broadcasting, the Twitch app. You can live stream directly from the Twitch app. Omelet and the Streamlabs apps are a little bit better, but it is an extra app. It is more things running on your phone. So if your phone isn't that powerful, you might want to stick only with the Twitch app. And then, of course, there's more broadcasting tools. So there's Soundtracks by Twitch. This is all DMCA-free music that you can play on your stream. There are other sources, of course, but here's a quick one. Stream Elements they're in charge of the OBS Live. This is another, Muxy, the Opera event, and then Owned Pro, their big thing, the overlays and all that for not free. They do have free ones, of course, and they got music and all that. Owned Pro is pretty cool if you're just starting out. But if you're looking for free, their free ones aren't really the best. You're better off spending $15 to $20 and hiring somebody on Fiverr or Etsy to do something unique for you. But that's that part. So those streaming tools, like I said, basically it's just little things you can do. Click on to get the app or the program or the tool, and then learn how to add it to your Twitch streams. The extensions is a big thing. Extensions bring interactivity into your chat and your community. It allows them to interact with you on a whole different way. The most popular ones, obviously, are like Sound Alerts and Blurp, where people can pay bits once you're an affiliate to play sounds. There are free sounds, so that you non-affiliates can use them too. The stream stickers is actually pretty big, and they just slap little stickers that appear up on your screen while you're playing for everybody to see. But note that most extensions are either designed to help the gameplay, right? Be it like a tracker, or something like that, or they're there. They are there to promote interactivity between you and your chat. So while you're concentrating on getting that headshot to get the VR in Fortnite, your chat can be doing something that's more productive. But there are literally thousands of extensions that you can use. So you find one that you like, and like the Sound Alerts, click on Install, and then it's going to go to the My Extensions panel. Oh, my dog. The Discovery panel is where you search for them. You can search by name. If you know what the name of the extension you want is, you can browse by their categories. So loyalty and recognition, streamer tools, music, polling and voting, things like that. Or you can just scroll down and see, here's some, and take a look. When you find a couple that you like, you click on the install button next to them. Stream stickers, for example, install, and you said install, but it's not technically installed. It's basically installed to your Twitch page. So that's what the My Extensions is for. So if we go here, so you see I got the Prime Sub and Loot Reminder. I have Sound Alerts. I got the stream stickers. They're installed, but they're not activated. So we have a couple things that we have to do. First thing we need to do is decide where we're going to put them. And there are basically 3 spots, and not all apps use all spots. So you can see here, we have a component or an overlay for the Prime subscription and Loot Reminder. A component is when you're watching the video, and if you hover over the video screen, it'll slide out from the right-hand side, and then you'll see the little icon. You can click on and interact with it there on the actual video screen. An overlay is when it is actually on the video screen as well, but it doesn't slide out. It's just there. Okay. And when you hover over the screen, like you're going to interact with the screen, it will show up then. And when you move your mouse away, it'll go away so you can see the video underneath. And then the other one is a panel. And the panel is what shows up on your About page below the video player. Here's what's important, though. You can have it 2 components, 1 overlay, or 3 panels. That's what you're limited to. Now, there is a way to make more panels, and I'll cover that in another tutorial. As a non-affiliate, you're really not going to use that many of these. that you need to reach that limit. But there is a way to add more panels, and we'll cover that. But for now, just one overlay, 2 components, 3 panels. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make this one an overlay, and we say done. And then you're going to notice it moves to the activated side. So sound alerts, the same thing. We're going to make that a component. Yep, that's me. Authorize it. And you're going to go through some of them have automatic setup, most of them do not. So now it's over here. So I got sound alerts as a component. I have prime sub as an overlay. I have here, the stream stickers can be a component or a panel, but not an overlay. So I already have component 1, so I'm going to add these as component 2. I'm going to say yes to authorize that, and now I have all of them are activated. So what happens now? Well, you still need to configure them. Not every extension is going to have a configuration. Like the Prime Loop doesn't have a configuration, right? It doesn't. It shows you what you have to do, and as long as your Amazon Prime is set, then you're good to go. No configuration. Sound alerts, however, you're going to have to go to the Sound Alerts website, make an account if you don't already have one. You're going to have to add sounds to your to be played by the viewers. You're going to have to set whether they're going to be bits, channel points, or for free. Obviously, as a non-affiliate, they're going to be free, but you got to pick what they are and set that up. And then you got to use a browser source inside, like OBS or OBS Live. And once those are all set up, then your extension is configured and you can go live and have it active. Stream stickers, again, the same thing. You have to select what stickers you want to use. You're going to get, okay, here's your browser source. So we're going to copy that. We click finish. Okay, everything looks good. Cool. Got it. Going to take you through step by step of how to set it up, how to do it, how to enable it. Do I want, I want this one, enable that, whatever, right? But the configuration button is what I'm trying to get to point here. The little cog icon, that's going to set it up. Now, important to note, the trash can does not mean delete, which is confusing, I know. If you drop down here, you'll see I got uninstall. And you would think that if I click uninstall, it's going to move it from the activated to the installed panel over here. No, that's what the trash can does. Trash can does not delete, it deactivates. So if I don't want stream stickers anymore, I click deactivate, I say yes, right? There was an error. Of course, there's an error. It's not really an error. There we go. Refresh. And now you see that it is installed, but it's not active because I deactivated it. So the installed section are non-active and then the active. But if I were to go to my Prime overlay and I uninstall and I say yes, it's gone. It's not on the uninstalled side. Even if I refresh, it's not there. I uninstalled it. It is gone from Twitch. Not from Twitch, but from my Twitch page. If I want the Prime Loot one back, I have to go back to Discovery. I have to search for it. Prime, there it is. And then I can install it again. And then I can either configure it now or continue browsing. And it's just a big pain in the butt. Oh, there we go. Now we got it back. So always click the trash can to deactivate. Uninstall means get rid of completely. Okay? But you can go through the Discovery. There are some really cool apps, especially if you like buy game or for loyalty. Again, here you got social stuff. You can have your Instagram and Twitter feed show up as a panel. If you play specific games, some of them have extensions that interact with those games, like Dead by Daylight. And they'll keep little stats and trackers for you, things like that. But go have a look through, see if anything piques your interest, anything you want to have on your page or on your videos to show interaction for your viewers and make it more engaging. You'll find those here. The final two are both external links, and I'm just going to cover them quickly. The Creator Camp basically takes you to a Twitch 101 quick run through. It's basically a blog with quick things designed to get you live faster. It's not very helpful. I'm not going to lie. The Twitch 101, you're going to learn more by going live a couple of times than you will from here. There are some good articles and stuff, but basically it's going to get you overly excited about a bunch of nothing. And there's not a whole lot of content, and the content doesn't change. Like, when I started streaming, these were still the same things that were fucking there. Nothing is new. So go through it once, have a quick look through. But basically, it's more people that are better than us teaching us how to be like them. No, I'm kidding. But really, you're going to get a lot of things from Twitch partners that are like, here's what you should do. Okay. It's worth one look, at least. But after that, not so much. The Safety Center. The Safety Center is another external link. This helps you be protected. Like we were talking earlier about the hate raids and all that shit that go down. The Safety Center is what information about what Twitch is doing about shit like that. Things that you can do inside your Twitch dashboard, which we've already covered to make it better. And how to report, how they enforce it, how to moderate. Again, it's great that Twitch has this information out there and shows you what they can do, what they are doing, and what you can do to help them, and help yourself as well. And they have a lot of resources and stuff like that. It's worth a look. You're not going to spend a whole lot of time here, though. But that's it. That is the Twitch creator dashboard from step one of getting into the dashboard all the way through. I know this was a very long series, and I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out with me. So thank you again for hanging out with me for so long. I really appreciate it. I am Bearded Ink. If you want to follow me on Twitch, I am live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday afternoons. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment below if you felt that you learned something, or if you have a further question, if you want more clarification, just let me know, and I'll do my best to help you out. Again, all the links for all the parts are in below. And if you like to read while you're watching or listening or following along, if you like to read while you're doing all that, 1445.com, my new website. Each part has its own section on the blog, and you can go along and read along with it there. But again, next time, guys, we're going to do another tutorial. I'm going to talk more in depth about the emotes and external emote sites. So look forward to that. I will put that video up here or here somewhere once it's live. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much, guys. And as always, love, peace, and chicken grease.